Yes, sir.
It's your boy Champ, man.
It's your boy Lefty.
It's your boy G.
3 Live crew tuning in.
Nice and early. Nice and early Saturday morning.
Yeah, nice and early Saturday morning.
That's me sleeping.
I feel like my eyes are still closed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I'm still like, I'm floating, you feel me? Shout out to Schoolboy Q, floating, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Good
Tone,
reference.
Pilot's View Studios.
Yeah, yes,
He
sir.
up here early with us too.
Yep.
That's my
Appreciate
man Tony
you.
C. Ali,
Yeah.
best engineer,
Appreciate you.
Yep.
smoothest studio.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but real quick though, so I stepped out, me and wifey to the Dom Kennedy concert.
Mm-hmm.
Casey Veggies. I missed Casey Veggies' performance. Dom Kennedy definitely brought out the city. He had a line. It was about, I was sitting in line for about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I definitely showed up too late, and I'm tired of I'm tired of doing that shit. But life be moving, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I got there when I got there, so I got right before his performance. But I wanted to talk about this specifically, and I know this happens at the club too. But I don't frequent the club, but it's like concert etiquette. People be trying to move through you like you ain't human, like you don't exist, and like I think people underestimate my size. I'm a short nigga, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But people be trying to move and like I ain't moving. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not budging.
You gonna go that way. You know what I'm saying? Or we gonna talk this out. You feel me? You gonna have to look me in my eyes and say, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Which is the proper thing to
At
do.
least do that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we
Yeah.
all in here packed, you feel me? You
Yep.
see it's packed, it's thick in here. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? So you need to ask me to, I don't care about your section, I don't care about nothing. So this dude tries to come through, is with his lady, and he tries to move through, and he's like, yo, we got a section over there. And I'm like, all right, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm trying to get over there. I'm like, all right, well, hold on, we'll move out the way, hold on, you know what I'm saying? Then he kind of looking at, we ain't moving the right way, and he tried to direct me where to go. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna direct you
Damn.
where to go. You feel me? No, you gonna go this way. You know what I'm saying? And we move out your way, but give us time. You see how packed it is in here.
Yeah.
You see how thick it is,
Yeah.
bro. You gonna have to calm down. And we at a concert, you with your lady.
Yeah, and I'm with my lady too.
You feel me? So how he was moving, even his lady had to say, sorry about that,
Yeah.
y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's like all good. We trying to move out y'all way. We get it. Yeah. But I don't care about your section, and I don't care about you as far as we both human. Hey, you can't move through me. Like I'm a ghost.
That's a fair point. Yeah.
Excuse me. Hey, then 5 minutes later, a woman and her man walks through, and she's like, I don't care about nobody in front of me. I'm moving here, I'm moving there. And it's like, dude, it's
Heard
like,
that.
why are you doing this? So much where a man had to be like, sorry about that, y'all, to the whole little area.
So the same situation, just
Same
reverse.
situation. But it's like, why are y'all doing this? First of all,
Yeah.
both people looked older, like our age,
I was gonna ask
a little
age,
older
too.
than me, you feel me?
gonna
And
ask age, too.
why y'all moving like that, man? We all trying to vibe at this concert. Like, why are y'all moving like y'all better than or to start some shit? Like, it ain't even that type of party. Shout out to Don K. Yeah, my nigga brought that. But it really ain't that type of party. Like we ain't even in here for that type shit.
Yeah.
And I just niggas just be thinking that it's still cool to be the tough guy in the environment. Nigga, we 30 plus, bro.
Yeah.
At least I am, shit.
Yep.
I don't know what you is, but that shit ain't tough, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
No, I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? I
100%.
know niggas look good, shit, but I ain't none of these young niggas out here. You know what I'm saying? God damn it. I mean, here with, you know what I'm saying? We just tryna-
yeah. No, I get you.
And then mess up the whole little vibe for a second. We vibing, and then here you come trying to bump and not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then mad because we ain't moving. I ain't gonna move.
That's crazy.
Just because you bumped into me.
Yeah.
That's why I go to the gym. That get up off
exactly.
me way.
Yeah.
Get up off me. I got that get up off me
That
way.
bounce
you,
back.
You ain't gonna get up off me. Where you going? Get up off me. But I just have a little etiquette about yourself, man.
Absolutely.
We all packed in this concert, you feel me, man?
Yep.
Let's just all vibe out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely
I think you said that eloquently.
Yeah.
For sure.
You on
Yeah.
that.
I feel like we've all been in that situation too, whether it's club or concert, just somebody trying to step on your shoes on purpose, or they're trying to give you a little shoulder bump.
I'm less likely to care if I'm not with my girl. But if I'm with my girl, don't try to play me.
Yeah, for sure.
Me.
And trying to make me look bad.
And then you got a girl too, so you kind of know how we got to move, bro. Be respectful.
Let's just move cool.
Because you know, my girl's here, so
Facts.
I'm more willing to do something that I shouldn't do. you know, because I can't, you know, like I can't let my girl think any type of.
Absolutely.
No, for real, you can't.
It's
bro.
gonna be a conversation at home.
You're the protector.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, if she doesn't think you're the protector no more, then what?
Yep.
That's the question you got to ask. So,
That's a slippery slope. Interesting. Yeah.
For real, bro.
Yep.
Like you got to protect your girl, you know, and let her know that you know you running this. Like you can't show that, but that's why I feel you on that. You know, like I'm more
100%.
for real, I'm really more like if a guy steps on my shoes, like okay, like, and then you could kind of tell, he's on that type of time. It's like whatever, bro. Like, it's not even worth it. But like, you keep on doing it, you're gonna find something that you didn't think you was gonna find this time.
Yeah, and see, for me, like I'm, you know, as long as like you saying something to me, like, and you know, you ain't stepping on me and acting like I ain't there.
Yeah.
I'm cool. Like, because it's tight quarters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we know the difference.
Exactly.
Right? Like,
exactly.
I know how you trying to come at me, and you've been doing this probably the whole night. Like, all right, I got something for you, bro. Like,
speaking of trying to come at you and knowing the difference, that's a good segue. Did Stephen A. know that? Did LeBron know that? When he stepped to Stephen A., as you talked about being a protector, and stepping the right way, did he step the right way to Stephen A.?
Who, Bron?
Yeah. Who else stepped to Stephen A.? I mean, besides that was relevant as of late.
I guess nobody. Just Shaq. I know he says he has people who have stepped to him because he's been a reporter, you know. So
that's true.
But
for Philly, but I'm saying at before he going up for the layup, the pregame layup, and then he see him at the corner of his eye, and he go over. Where we seen that before?
He could have.
No.
He could have. Yeah.
No.
It could have been stature.
Yeah, it could have been handled a different way. Just want to do something real quick. Give my boy Q a shout out. You know, he got his little label, God is Able. You know, giving him a shout out real quick.
Shout out to Q.
My guy Q. You know, we've been rocking with each other since knee high. You know, y'all know Q too. So
shout out to Q.
Shout out to Q for sure.
But getting back into it though, I think LeBron didn't have to like. It almost seems like, come on, LeBron's like super big, bro, and it's Stephen A. man.
Yeah,
you know. But at the same time, you know, when it's your kids, like, yo, if I see you, I'm checking you immediately, you know? So he must have felt some type of way about the situation to
that
be able
protector
to,
vibe came through,
you know, like you can't deny that, right? Like when you see somebody that, especially talking about your kids, that's a little different.
For sure. Absolutely.
And he felt it was like a personal attack. So we can't.
See, but that's my thing. Was it more of a personal attack to Bronny or to LeBron? If we're talking about personal attacks,
I think it was a culmination of both. Starts off with Stephen A. never saying Bron's better than Jordan, like not even entertaining the argument. So you had that for years, right? Okay. And then I think the Bronny thing just kind of it gave him a reason to say something. You can't go up to Stephen A. like, "Hey, you don't think I'm better than Michael Jordan?" But if you say something about my kid, then now I can step to you and I wonder what the audio is. Somebody has to have the audio of what he said somewhere.
Said,
a lip reader.
I think he was saying, keep my son's name out your fucking mouth.
I was like Will Smith.
Something like Will Smith,
lines, right? He said, keep your son out like that's what he said, but he probably emphasized that a few times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't know, you know, I mean, but for me, I'm trying to figure out what exactly. I saw a couple things that, you know, people have on YouTube have led to say this is probably why he said that. Mm-hmm. But in my mind, when I saw the clip, he was talking about LeBron as a father, like, don't do this to your son, like, you know, don't have him out here. Like, this is when he was struggling. He was saying, like, hey, like, you're as a father, why are you doing this? You know what I'm saying? I thought he was talking directly to LeBron and not like Bronny. It was about Bronny, but he was talking to LeBron. So was it keep my kids' names, like just keep it basketball? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it felt like,
I think he did say actually that keep it basketball too, though, and when he was talking to him. But I kind of feel him like you're actually kind of questioning my parenting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like who are you to question any parenting? Does he have kids? I don't think
he has kids. He got older girls or something.
You know, like
that's why he.
You know, like y'all, Champ might whoop his kids. Jonah might not. who is Jonah to say like, hey, you should love your kids.
Yep.
Like, bro, that's how you do things. Keep your stuff over there.
That's true.
You know, like you can't
critiquing parenting is definitely slippery for sure.
You gotta watch that
Yeah.
when you critiquing parenting. And honestly, bad parenting is bad parenting. We know what that looks like,
right?
Too,
right.
You know, and then even again, it's kind of even hard to critique that because who are we? You know. So,
as long as it's not like abusive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's
sure.
crazy.
Yeah,
but, I mean, I feel that.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say,
did you guys get whoopings?
Yeah.
So that's considered abusive then.
I mean,
Nowadays, for sure.
It's considered a sign of abuse. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't back then.
But you probably deserve to get your ass whooped.
Absolutely.
You know, like
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's more, a whooping is more of a life expression. Like you can say that in any form. Like you see somebody like I said, we were just talking about. Tough guy thinks he's walking through everybody. He probably ain't got his ass whooped before.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? He needs his ass whooped.
It's like. Am I his lesson?
Yeah.
Am I his lesson? Like, do I want?
That's a good. Am I his lesson? That's funny. That's funny.
Like that's really what it is. So to me, like it's like it is like I guess as a form of like that's what they say, right? That's that correct way of saying it. Like it's a sign of abuse, but it's also a sign of life. Like, like you need your ass.
Yeah.
Well, you walking in here, looking, you talking, how you said it, it's like that could go a lot of ways, right?
I wonder if you know, like, gotta wonder that.
I mean, I think that for me, Stephen A, I think he has a point as far as saying like, damn, you confronted me like it was that serious to confront me at this level, right? But I also feel LeBron like saying like, that's what I thought. Like, don't question my parenting. I wish that was the message as far as like keep my son's name. Like, because your son plays NBA basketball, you know, you named him Bronny James.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You knew this came with it. So did your son. You spoke to the media and said he's built for this. Y'all don't understand. He don't care about it. And I understand as the man, like, you know, who birthed him, you care about this shit. You know, your wife at home saying, I'm tired of that nigga talking that shit. You know, that's really what it is. Wifey at home.
It's the same.
I'm tired of that nigga.
Will Smith and Jada again, huh?
And not even that.
It's
not,
I mean, that's how you broke it down.
But you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is your partner in any point, right?
Yeah.
If the roles were switched, right, and Savannah worked at CNN or you know somewhere, and she would say, "I'm tired of how that nigga be talking." You know what I'm saying? Same thing, right? You feel me?
So you just so is there like
it's a partner thing? Like when you talk to your partner and you talk about her getting mad. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. I ain't mean like the women thing. You know?
Oh, okay. No, I was thinking like, did she say something? Do you like? Is there?
I'm just saying she may have like behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Like when certain comments might have affected them. You break it down. You know when you break down your day with your significant other, your wife.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you know, like, if the wife says something. Or your girl says something, you got to get up and do something immediately. Yeah. It's like, oh my gosh, something's got to be done.
It's like, hold on, and then I
make it look.
And then they point out things too.
Will Smith, something's got to get done. Like I got to do something.
Get your ass up there.
Yeah, because then you just feel like, all right, man, we ain't the subject of comedic relief right now. Nah, not us. Yeah, somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else.
Not the Jameses.
Not the Jameses. It's like you know how powerful we are.
Yeah,
because he probably was feeling some type of way. He's talking to her about it. Then she said something. He's like, I ain't think about it like that. That's real shit.
Absolutely.
And then he's furious. You know what I'm saying? He's like, fuck.
Well, it's just funny how calculated
like that.
It's funny how calculated LeBron is too, because I think he could have went to Stephen A. and Stephen A. probably would have been like, hey, come on my show. But that helped Stephen A. So he goes up to him, and then he's like, you know what, the fuck your show? I'm going to Pat McAfee.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to Pat McAfee, probably down the hall from me too.
You want to know why that he went to Pat McAfee? That's really calculated too, because they were like they're 1 and 2 in ratings in ESPN.
Yeah,
and like the Pat McAfee show was killing his show for a minute. That's why they were moved to ESPN too. Yeah, like
and there were words exchanged or something like that. Kind of, I did read something about that. That's crazy.
That boy LeBron is
because Stephen A. thinks
petty boy.
He thinks he's the face of ESPN. Yeah, so that was like
I think of journalism. I think he thinks he's the face of journalism, period.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah.
When he got that deal, man.
Oh yeah.
He they be going crazy on the first take for him too, bro. I don't think anybody ever goes against him except for that.
Well, at a point in time, he was like the face up there, kind of. I mean,
well, he is.
He still like
is.
when you
What
like
do you mean?
exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that's the battle he's facing. He's like, why y'all giving all love to him? And even still, like that is crazy though. So LeBron was like on Pat McAfee show. He was like, man, it's crazy to see the Taylor Swift tour he's on right now, right? Which I agree. He kind of Stephen A. did go on a little tour
When the Gills Arena and
you know what I'm saying? But
He went to what?
Gills Arena.
did he go to Gills Arena?
Yep.
I just feel like for me, damn, I didn't know he was on that. He wasn't on tour. But I feel like, yeah. But then LeBron, you did the same thing. You jumped on Pat McAfee. Then didn't you do something else too? He jumped on like somebody's stream or something like that.
I don't know.
It was
maybe
it wasn't a crazy tour like Stephen A's, but
well, we both know they like attention. Both of them do.
it felt calculated. Like it
Yeah.
felt like you said.
Yep.
He didn't. He knew what he was doing when he did this.
Mhm. Absolutely.
You know, what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Both, and now Stephen A. is like, okay, I'm gonna tell my side. I thought it was kind of corny when Stephen A. was like, if he would have hit me, I would have had to do something, and he was only doing that because of the comments. I think on his podcast, what he was saying, he was answering the question. It was context. He did say I would probably get my ass beat after that. But what he was trying to say is, as a man, I'm a swing.
Yeah.
And I felt him on that, and he got ridiculed.
Yeah, he shouldn't have because it showed him like in the little boxing thing.
Well, LeBron posted that too.
Yeah.
Hey, that was crazy. Like, why are you punching like that? Then it just led to like, bro, you.
But he's also what, 60?
Yeah, but at the same time, like, come on, LeBron, why are you posting that?
He's petty.
Yeah.
That's a petty person.
It just felt crazy.
Yeah.
But then it showed, like you said, he really don't like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't like each other.
Yeah.
He
You
really
can tell
don't
for
like
sure.
Yeah. they
For
don't like each
sure.
other.
He really don't like him. But going to Pat was crazy.
That was good to see though.
And how he pulled up, he's sitting off to the side like casual,
Hat,
like he just got
sweatsuit.
done training.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn, he
Yeah,
could
hold
really
on,
pull up
'cause
when he
he-
wants to.
Because where's the Pat McAfee show at? Is that in Connecticut?
No, it's probably
Is it in New York?
That's a good question.
probably in
It
Cali.
should be on the ESPN campus, right?
Yeah, I would assume that's in the ESPN campus. That's in.
I guess it is.
I
Is
know
it
they have,
Connecticut?
But
They have two
already
of them,
had
right?
their show though.
They have. Huh?
Like they already had their show. Like they already
I'm
had
wondering.
their set and shit.
No, yeah. Oh, they are the set show.
I mean, that's what I
Pull up?
thought. Like ESPN bought their I guess partner with them to come bring them on the network. But he
Yeah.
already had their shit.
I know, but like the ESPN like network, I think they're on the East Coast.
No, you're right. It's in Connecticut.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that they had to. I didn't know that they had to be.
Because I'm thinking like, did he fly?
Oh.
like, did you fly? Because that's intentional for sure.
Because do they have a game?
Yeah, they may have had a game.
Maybe, but where would
close.
that be?
And
They-
or I know the ESPN does have a show in like a little set in
LA or Cali or
yes.
something?
I think they shows out in Cali. I don't know. I just thought,
They could be on both.
yeah.
And he could fly. I'm sure he got a jet.
Because that's why Stephen A. is always talking about being in Miami and Cali. Yeah.
And I don't want to be in OKC for the finals, but
Yeah.
Man,
That's crazy.
Speaking of OKC, let's get into the playoffs real quick.
Yep.
The playoffs are amongst us.
Yep.
A little NBA talk ain't too bad, right? It's a lot going on.
a lot going on.
Always, man.
What y'all want to do? Y'all want to talk? Y'all want to start from the bottom to the top, or y'all want to talk about the cream of the top? What y'all want to do? I think we start at the bottom. We talk about that play-in because the West is kind of
Be real quick. Yeah.
That's where we all started
Yeah.
from.
Okay.
The bottom.
All right. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. Take us through it.
We
The
got
bottom's gonna be at the top soon.
So you want to do play-in first?
let's get into
So
the play-in.
West, we got
Because that's 10,
7
9,
through
and
10.
8, right? Yep, 7 through 10. Here we go.
So 7 and 8, Grizzlies, Timberwolves. 9, 10 would be Kings, Mavs. Yeah.
And we got 2 games left. How many games we got, fellas? One game?
One
I
game
think just
left.
one.
Okay.
Yeah. Just tomorrow.
Yep. Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because we play the Rockets on Sunday.
Yeah.
Nuggets play. Excuse me. Sorry.
Yep. So what do y'all think? T Wolves, Grizzlies. What do y'all think?
T-Wolves, Grizzlies, right
Yep.
now. And that, give me that, give me their...
They're 7-8.
7-8.
Dang, the Grizzlies dropped that far down.
Yeah.
It's like...
They were number
game
2,
time.
right? At one point, or 1?
Is
They
it?
weren't 1. OKC's always had the 1.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So they were 2 or
It
3.
was up there, though. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Early. But then they were at 4 or 5 like a week ago because the Nuggets dropped.
Yeah, I know that. It is pretty crazy though, because if you lose a game, you can drop to like
Yeah.
7 seed.
Same, still.
Yep.
So we got Grizzlies,
T-Wolves.
I'm definitely going T-Wolves right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. I don't want to bet against Ja, but I don't want to bet against Ant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that team.
Yeah, man. I go with
I go T-Wolves too. I don't think the Grizzlies have enough offense.
And 7.
You don't think they do? The Grizz, they got Morant, Bane, Jackson.
Yeah, they're cool.
Autumn be kind of putting in some work a little bit.
Eddie too. Zach Eddie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Edie, yeah. Edie.
I mean, but I feel like
I think I'm gonna go with the Grizz. I'm gonna go with the Grizz.
It's in.
So hold on. That's the AFC got to win that game, or is that both?
7th and 8th,
So,
whoever wins, it's automatically 7th.
Right, but then doesn't whoever loses plays 9 and 10?
Whoever
Yep.
wins has 9 and 10.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
This is these play-ins.
But,
I like it,
but
man.
I think though, I think it's gonna end with the the Grizzlies being 7th and the Wolves being 8th. And you never know, man, because
Who's 9 and 10?
9-10 Kings Mavs.
Yeah.
I don't see the Kings or Mavs making it. To me, that's me. That's me.
The Kings were
sneaky though.
Weren't they on like a 9 or 10 game winning streak before we Nuggets beat them?
See, but they don't play no defense, man.
Yeah.
That's true.
When you
At
think
all.
about the Timberwolves and the Grizzlies, you kind of think about like grit and grind teams, though.
I think Grizzly were like number 2 in defensive rating, and the T-Wolves, they might be 1.
I don't know.
They're up there top 5, though. I know that.
I thought the Grizzlies gave up like the most points.
I thought they were high in defensive
I know
rating.
the T-Wolves are for sure. T-Wolves definitely are.
Hold on, you're saying that the Grizzlies give up the most points now? Mm-hmm. Even with 4-time Defensive Player of the Year,
Who?
Gobert? Timberwolves?
The Timberwolves, yeah.
No, he said
The Grizzlies.
give up
Oh,
the most
okay. I
points.
thought you were talking about the.
Oh, you already know I would have had something with that.
You know,
Sorry,
You
that's
acting
Rudy Gobert.
You like the Draymond of
So you don't
commentary.
I like that though.
well,
So you got
journalism.
Memphis is bottom 5. They give up 117 points per game.
but you're talking about points, like right?
The Magic they give up 105.
Magic do?
Yeah.
The Magic do?
Yeah.
See, like that defensive rating, I thought was
No
still
way.
higher though. Like that's points, right? You're talking about points.
I
Given
hope
up.
the Magic lose.
Yeah, that's. But see, I'm talking about defensive rating.
Will that be DR?
I don't know exactly what that is, but
I'm guessing so. So they are
Yeah, defensive rating, yeah.
10th?
see,
The Nuggets have the number 1 defensive rating though.
Ooh.
That ain't true.
no, but they have a
spicy
they can't use that.
nuggets.
Something about that's wrong. Because they have like the fourth quarter great defense, but they can't be high in defensive rating. They have a terrible defense. We'll get into the Nuggets soon.
Yeah. Yep.
But I'm with you. I don't know Kings. I don't know.
I
about
don't
the
see it.
Kings
I'll
and
be honest with you.
Not this year. I mean,
Yeah.
The Kings need like a solid big man.
yeah, I don't know what the Kings need. I like Zach LaVine with the Kings though.
Yeah,
I do too.
They need? They
Who?
need the that dude from the Clippers,
Zubac?
Zubac.
Oh, Zubac.
And then what? Put Sabonis as the 4?
Yeah, Sabonis is a 4, man.
Sabonis is out of there.
Yeah,
I think he's gone.
Yeah, he got
out
it
of there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And Mavericks without
Come on.
Kyrie is tough. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Davis is back.
Hey,
It's still
but watch out for the Mavericks next year, man.
Sure, yeah.
Well, if Kyrie can come back, him and Davis, and then they got Clay to shoot 3. I mean, like
And you got a couple
know,
centers too. You know what I'm saying?
Then they got-
Lively.
Lively,
Yeah.
dude.
I don't know.
Gafford.
Maybe. I mean, they need something for sure.
See, if I was them, I would just be trying to play, the potential players, like that got potential.
Right now,
Like,
absolutely.
play them, bro. Like, get them out.
And like just
See what you got.
Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
Like-
You gotta
like-
let the youngins fly.
Yep.
Like Davis. Oh, your ankle hurts. You're out for the
Yeah,
season.
you
now.
know. And like, because what are we fighting for?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know we're not.
Especially
you know
not,
what I'm saying?
especially not having Mr. Glass out there.
Yeah, nah.
You got to preserve him.
Absolutely.
Especially you
Mr.
traded for him.
Glass. Yeah.
You traded for him. Come on, man.
He got hurt the first game, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, the first, and he was balling.
Yes, bro. But just his luck, bro.
That's just how it be, and that's what Mr. Glass used to say too. Hey, real quick, hey, Phoenix Suns, can we talk about that real
Oh,
quick?
That is
Officially out of the playoffs.
Waste of talent.
that is And it sucks because KD, man, keeps on finding those teams.
Yep.
Like
How does it happen?
Because we was talking about this, the simple fact, right? Like KD, I was talking to one of my homies about this, right? I was like, KD, he might go to Spurs next year. That's gonna be scary. Fox, KD, and that sound scary?
That would be scary.
With Chris Paul too.
But didn't it sound scary when he had Irving and Harden?
Yep.
Or Booker and Bill?
Yep.
But see, that one was because of injury, right? Harden got hurt, Kyrie got hurt. They almost beat the Bucks when the Bucks
was
won the
already
championship.
hurt as they were coming over, right?
Yeah, because he missed the first half of the season
yeah.
or something like that. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that would have been a.
But
That was a
for a
crazy
minute they were
three.
all playing together, right?
Yeah.
And it wasn't well.
Well,
But that's because time had passed.
that's a
It was
good question. I thought they were okay, but
I
mean, either
if
way.
they were, here's the thing: if they were okay, they would have got traded and stuff. I guess okay. I don't think KD's to blame in that, but he's gonna take blame for it.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
He's the best player.
Something about KD.
Unfortunately, it sucks, bro. Like, because think about it. Like, then Kyrie had the little COVID thing where he wasn't playing.
Well, and
his luck is just bad when it comes to these super teams. If he didn't, after going to the Warriors, it sounds like he should have just stayed there.
So they played 16 games together, all three of them.
And
They were 13-3.
13-3. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Yeah.
But KD and Kyrie, they were 39-25.
Yeah, because they played a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
So they were okay. They didn't play together. That would have been it.
But now, because doesn't Bill have a no trade clause?
Yeah.
So he has to lift it to whatever team he wants to go to if they can trade him.
And here's the
Probably
thing,
Lakers.
though. Come on, bro. Come on, bro, Bill.
He had the last no trade clause, I think. It's not his fault.
That's
Well,
smart.
actually, it is his fault. I mean, it's good for him, though, right?
Yeah, it's good for him. Yeah, it's like, come on, man. Nobody wants you on that team. If I ain't want it nowhere, I'm out to be like, hey, trade
out.
me somewhere, man.
I'm out.
That's just me, man. If I'm not
Spread my
wanting,
contract out
Yeah.
and let me be out, man.
It's like the
but
Kirk Cousins
real,
of
though.
basketball.
I think they're gonna try to buy him out
That's what I'm saying.
Shit. His contract?
because he only has one or two. Oh, did he just sign a new deal with?
He's
them?
getting $50 million a year.
Nice.
Yeah, you ain't buying that out.
Hey,
But you could.
I mean, I guess
you could waive him though, and you could spread the contract out, right?
yeah,
I think there's something
no,
like
for
you
real,
could do
because they
like
did that with Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, that's exactly what.
It's giving him $5 million for the next 20 years or something like that. Some crazy.
That's
But
like that one dude for the Mets, the baseball player. You know what I'm talking about? Bobby whatever.
yeah, I know
Still
what you're
getting
talking
paid. Hasn't played since the 90s.
You can still play with a different team though. You can still in his situation, you can still go play with a contender.
and still get that money from them on the back end.
For a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just wanted to, it's like, damn, the Suns, how didn't that work? I feel bad for D.Book because it's like, damn, he's always getting a little.
Yeah.
But now, do you trade D-Book?
The guy who helped your franchise get to where it's at, I can't trade him.
Yeah, you can trade Luka. You can trade D-Book.
Yeah, if Luka can be traded, anybody can be traded.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah.
Except for Jokic.
let's see if that's working out though. I mean, Luka is crazy.
Jokic should be traded.
Yeah, but you can't trade the dude who brought you a championship.
I guess you can trade Jokic.
Can you trade the dude who brought you your only championship?
Who?
Jokic. You can't trade
Arguably one of the best players, and
that's what they're saying. He's the best player.
Yes.
He can get traded.
Right now, he's the best player. Yeah.
He can get traded.
I'm trying to think. I mean,
I don't think he can.
it'd be for a lot, but
I don't think he can get traded.
But
That's tough
nor does he probably want to get traded.
I mean, he's sitting comfortably. He could do what he wants. He probably has a beeline to Serbia from Denver.
Yeah, I think
absolutely.
he's cool with being in Denver. He's settled
Yeah,
in
for
with
sure,
Denver.
for
He's
sure.
like one of those dudes that don't care. Like
he's not trying to go to
Denver's
LA
not
or
like-
Chicago or
Denver's not super crazy
Yep,
big.
yep.
Like
It's probably like
norm-
Serbia in a way.
Yeah,
A little low key,
low key. Yeah,
quiet.
snows.
Let's
Yeah,
get
yeah.
into it then, because I have a question for you guys since we're talking about this.
Okay.
Because of what happened with Coach Malone,
Yeah.
as y'all know, our audience, Mike Malone got fired with 3 games left going into the playoffs.
Rest in
Calvin
peace.
Booth, GM, got fired as well from the Denver Nuggets. He said, "Rest in peace." He's still living. He's doing well. I'm not worried about him as far as that. But damn.
Yeah.
But the question does stand though from an article I read as far as He can sign a 3-year extension for $212 million.
Who? Jokic?
But it's one of his partners is out there in L.A., and there is a little turmoil going on right now in the Denver Nuggets organization.
Freak.
Is he? Is he set in stone in Denver?
I hope so. I hope he doesn't go to LA.
Probably not.
I would hope.
No, he'll stay. He'll stay. Why not?
Him and Luka together. Oh my.
Oh
God.
my goodness.
That
Well,
would be
LeBron,
fucking insane.
you know, LeBron got like 5 years left.
That would be fucking
Yeah.
insane.
Bro, I would hate that, man. I would hate that. That'd be championships for sure.
That'd be the best big three ever made.
I
Right.
mean,
See, but I don't know, man. They don't play defense.
they don't play exactly.
So what does that mean?
Defense means something, man.
Dude.
Does it?
Yeah.
Man.
What do you mean?
Like,
What do you mean?
Does it?
The last
What do you
4
mean by
games
that?
the Nuggets have shown.
What do you mean by
defense
that?
means something? We had those games. We lost it because of defense, specifically on that 3-pointer perimeter. Playoffs show you defense.
I'm just talking about from
saying.
them three. If you have LeBron, Luka, and Jokic, that's already big bodies, right? Then you fill it in with the Dorian Finney-Smiths, the Jared Vanderbilts. They can play defense.
I mean,
Let them get tired.
I think the team would still be good. Jokic plays sneaky defense. I think he plays defense that kind of doesn't get as recognized as it should. But he's not the best defender at all. You know what I'm saying? Luka,
Yeah.
we've seen his defense. His track record's crazy. Sometimes I think even LeBron has lapses.
Well, yeah, now.
He's 40.
Yeah,
He's 40.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, damn.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Okay. But you say I personally feel the same way. I don't think he'll get traded. I think he'll put more of his foot on like necks of like management. Like, we gotta figure this shit out.
I think he'll be more of like voice. Like his voice will carry a little bit more now.
Yeah.
I think he retires before he gets traded.
Yeah, I think he's just like a loyal person too.
Yeah,
like I think
absolutely.
I think he's gonna stay in Denver, but I don't know, man.
How'd y'all feel about the firing? Hearing about the firing, was it surprising to you?
Very
Was it-
surprising.
Yeah.
Very surprising, but like kind of looking into it, I guess like they panicked. The front office panicked, and there's like, we got to get them out of there. Like Jokic ain't happy. His contract's coming up. we gotta make this guy happy. We gotta do whatever.
Yeah.
It just looks bad though. A couple games before the playoffs start, like
Right.
we're gonna make the playoffs too. Now who do we have? Like who's their interim?
Dave, I think it's Dave Alderman.
Yeah, he's a coach. I mean, he was a coach's son, though, right? Is that a coach's son?
Was it Rick
Rick
Alderman?
Alderman, yeah.
Yeah, he played.
Rick Alderman
Yep.
wasn't bad.
Rick Alderman was really good for the Kings.
Yeah. And Alderman, like he got a connection with the players. You know what I'm saying? He's been with the org for a long time. And I what I'm hearing around the league is he has respect. Around, like,
So he's like a Missoula,
you know what I'm saying?
like y'all a little bit. I'm not nothing crazy. Just saying you, or like a Spoelstra. You kind of grow up, you know who these people are. They have faith in you.
Yeah, that is a Missoula.
Yeah.
You know?
So we'll see. I just thought it was kind of like you said.
But
The guy still helped get you a championship. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
He's like, why firing him if you're gonna do it in the offseason anyways, as they kind of reported.
Yep.
But like you said, it felt like a panic move.
Absolutely.
Press the
panic.
button.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I felt it though in the sense of like that 4-game losing streak. I mean, I told y'all about this earlier. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the year, y'all like the Nuggets look good. I'm like, we look like we just trying to hang on in these games. We're not defensively there.
yeah,
Like,
and that's what was a huge problem.
it don't look like we got chemistry. You know what I'm saying? And so then you figure out, like you said, you start reading into it. It's like, damn, he was losing the locker room.
I heard it's because the Russell Westbrook thing too, right? Like wanting to play him.
Yeah.
It's a legend.
And I just don't understand the hate that he gets. I get why he gets the hate. Excuse me.
Who? Russ?
Russ, because of like those games were kind of egregious as far as like that last moment. But we got to look at what the dude helped bring. And again,
He brought some feistiness to y'all for sure.
And what I don't like with Denver media is how they turn on players who are already on their team. I don't care what they are. It's like y'all was just talking about maybe Malone should be bringing Gordon off the bench and keeping Russell in the lineup because it was working so well. With Jamal kind of being hurt and with Jamal coming back, it was helping. But now he does some shit, you know, fucks up the layup off the steal, you know what I'm saying? Then we lose the game, has a foul on the defensive line, and then now he shouldn't even be playing no more.
which is
I just
crazy.
hate that the like media and it's a lot of local media that flips that shit on him like that.
That layup was nasty though.
See, yeah, but missing that layup is just
Like, bro, that was crazy.
Yeah,
I've done it before though, so I get it.
but that layup, they already wasn't disliking him. A lot of the team members weren't liking him because of the favoritism that Malone was showing.
Play better.
And think about it though, like he's new on your team, and you showing him more favoritism than me.
But he's top 75 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta you on a new team. We don't know how Westbrook came in there.
See, I just think that I don't believe that the team don't like Westbrook.
Yeah.
Like Peyton Watson, they from the same area. You know what I'm saying?
We know Jokic likes him.
Jokic like him.
I think he's the one who said bring him in.
Though? I don't know Jamal like him.
Jamal don't.
You can
Jamal,
see,
I can see Jamal.
Come on,
like
you can see, bro. Like the locker room was already. I sent you that thing where he gave the Jokic that chain.
The chain. He wasn't fucking with that.
He said okay, and literally,
But see, that was
an issue.
I didn't see that, but I didn't know that he had an issue. I thought he had an issue with Malone when you sent me that.
I thought he did too.
He didn't like. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So he ain't fucking.
But because of probably the way Malone was handling the Westbrook situation, like it's not.
Why? Because of the chain?
Or
Maybe one sec. What? Maybe it's like this though, right? Like you can like a player, but don't like how somebody's treating the player. You know, like
true. Yeah.
like this dude, like, hey, he's a cool guy, right? But you don't deserve that 30 minutes a game, bro.
Russ don't.
That as an NBA player or athlete, you're thinking like, hey man, like I'm seeing you every day. I'm seeing you practice every day. Like like you're a good guy, you're a good dude, but coaches favoriting you a little bit too much. Like you kind of be messing up. I don't think you deserve the 25. It's just like that. It's just like that manager who favors that bad employee, right? The bad employee's cool though, like, but he be walking around and chilling the whole time. Don't be doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like you mess with him, but
Yeah.
come on.
But I don't think that from Russ, just how he's been. I think he works his ass off, right? He goes 100 all the time. So I don't think I think he deserves the minutes he gets, right? He's averaging 13, 5, and 6.
But what if he really doesn't though? Like, what if you're like literally seeing him, it's like, man, okay, like I see you hustling, I see you doing all this, but come on.
And I think another thing too is like he plays. He's played 74 games, right? So Murray can't say anything. He's always hurt. MPJ lackluster. You know, who else has the right to be like, oh, Russ shouldn't play? Christian Braun, Peyton Watson.
That's why I feel like it's management. It makes sense, right? Calvin Booth, play my youngins.
Yeah, that's what it
My
was.
youngins.
Yeah,
Why
that's
you,
what it was.
Why you keep playing him? His plus and minus is off.
Sure.
You're not letting the youngins get busy.
Because that matters though too though.
Yep.
Them youngins, like, come on, they're the future for the Nuggets.
And that's what Calvin Booth was saying. And Mike Malone was like, I need guys who know how to win.
And Mike Malone favored veterans more.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so there was, but and then I think that for, you know, there was probably some communication going to Kroenke, like, hey man, these guys aren't getting along and it's seeping into the team. That's what I mean. So the ESPN article that Tim McAmane and Ramona Shelburne, I think I said his last name.
Yeah, you did. McMahon.
McMahon.
Dave McMahon.
Tim McMahon and Ramona Shelburne. We know Ramona, but they wrote an article on ESPN talking about
Tim too, right?
I don't know Tim too. I fucked up the name though. You know what I'm saying?
And if you know
They
Vince,
might
you
not
know Tim.
Okay.
Shane.
Hey, I didn't say Shane.
Shane, yeah.
I mean, you grew up with the McMahons your whole life.
Yes, I'm just
I'm
saying.
sure you watch wrestling and you don't know it. Okay.
He's in love wrestling.
It's a different. It's like I feel you. Anyways, niggas get stuck on the names and shit. Anyways, but like that's what they discussed in the article too. They talked a lot about that, the turmoil from the management seeped into the team. So I mean
that's bad management too, though, right?
Absolutely.
I guess
So that's why they
most of the niggas got to go.
He's like, hey, we starting from fresh. Who do you want?
Oh, it's the youngest.
Who do you want? We're starting from fresh.
Was it in Serbian or was it in English?
Like whatever it was.
He had a translator with him. Like, hey,
they communicated that.
Hey,
For real. They're like, hold on. We figured out there's a problem. We cut both of them. Who do you want? You're the best guy. You're who we got, right?
True.
They did the
Which
Thanos.
one you
They did the Thanos with the in Gamora where he threw Gamora to The
To
Wolves,
die,
pretty
right?
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, to die. Yeah, that's what they was like. Hey, we got to get all those rings.
True. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I'll pick up Steve Nash.
Real quick.
Oh, my
Oh my gosh. Nah.
Gosh, you might as well keep the dude you got. I think this is his shot. I think he may do good too.
I mean, hey,
He could.
He's looking pretty good. But
Yeah.
That'd be crazy if they go to the championship and lose to the Celtics.
Okay, so since you
They probably ain't going to the championship though.
I think you got to bring in the Celtics.
I don't think OKC's going to the championship.
Yeah.
So let's keep talking about the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you don't think OKC is going to the championship?
No.
No, for some reason I just don't.
So
I
right-
think they may get eliminated that first round.
Against the Grizzlies, if that's
If
how
they,
it goes.
they may.
the
If they
Grizzlies
play
got the eighth.
Hold on. If they play, my bad. If they play the Timberwolves,
Yeah.
I think they'll lose to the Timberwolves.
I can see that.
Timberwolves a little.
I like that. I just don't like OKC. Period. I don't think they're built.
Well, they be.
See, I
they
like
scrappy,
OKC.
bro. They good, man.
I think I like OKC, and I think they are built to play playoff defense. What I don't think is that can they keep shooting the ball well, and but I think all that
now it's
just
the
crunches.
playoffs.
Yeah,
though,
now
right?
all that
now it's
crunches
the
anyways. Yeah.
Now it's the playoffs. So
Speak on it.
to me, it gets a little bit more crazy, more
Yep.
tight. You know, it ain't
Those
all
calls.
loose.
Yeah, that's
so,
a good point.
So you got to think about it. Like when they're playing each other in the regular season, like okay, like that's a key matchup. But
Yeah.
Like we also have to play Atlanta that week.
Yeah, you don't play
so
as
we
hard.
can't we can't put an actual game plan together. Now I got a 7-game series against you. So now and you got to think about it. Like even if they make it past the first round, teams are gonna be like, okay, the Timberwolves did this or the Grizzlies did this against Shea really good. You know, they're gonna find little things, and then obviously Shea's gonna have to adjust to that. But this will be like ain't this? I mean,
Coming out party?
I know they've been to the
They were there
playoffs
last year.
before
Yeah.
and everything like that.
Yeah.
But like
This
this
is
is
different.
like more like y'all are the hunted now. Like,
Well, number one record too in the league.
yeah, like
Yeah.
everybody's hunting you now. Like
Possible,
like you
possible
put them
MVP
on
on your
notice.
team.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, he's gonna be MVP.
Yeah, I just think that I don't
Yeah.
think he gets those calls. Like a lot of those calls that's gonna happen in the playoffs.
It's
He shouldn't.
Who, Shea?
Man.
Yeah.
I
should
mean,
get tighter,
but it's
man.
the
Oh,
way.
I seen something where bro Shea did he grabbed the guy's arm.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Get a
hit
little
his
hook.
chest into
Yeah.
him and then shot it like
That's that James
dang,
Harden.
he's-
That's that James Harden
That's
shit.
evolved James Harden.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
James Harden would wait for your arm to do that and then pull
yep,
up.
Yep.
He's grabbing your arm now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Smart.
I mean, I
Smart.
think it's
If it
just
works,
he knows how to play the game. That's
that's a part of the
it.
game, yeah.
It's a part of it. Fouls are a part of the game. So how can I get you to call more fouls? Like,
Exactly.
that's a strategy.
Plus, I slowed down the game for my teammates. Give them a
Exactly.
rest.
But that's a good point too. But for me, refs got to get better at that shit. The league got to get better at that shit.
Yeah.
Like I get that. I get. But some of those fouls are crazy.
I seen one last night. I was like, oh dang, I didn't know he's doing that.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's like,
Absolutely.
all right, I get it. You know, so I think we just gotta grade him, guard him a little better. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, hit that game a little better with
Yeah.
him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They have to adjust to that. They do.
They gotta make an adjustment. Can the Rockets make any moves out there? I mean, they're potentially gonna be playing the Timberwolves.
I mean,
Rockets, yeah.
I don't know.
I like Jalen Green.
They're sneaky.
They're sneaky.
They're sneaky for sure. They got their vet in Van Vliet, right? They got Sengun.
Yep.
Thompson solid. Dylan Brooks is scrappy.
Yep.
Like they have
They
And-
Jabari Smith coming off the bench or starting, whatever you want to do.
Tyree Eason.
Tyree Eason, yeah. Cam Whitmore.
They got players.
Even,
even they got
Reed Shepherd.
the coach. That coach is
Got
good.
the coach.
I wish he would have never left.
No, you don't.
Douglas a good
Udoka?
coach, bro.
He is, but y'all got the chip. Y'all all right. Y'all got the chip, and y'all okay with that one.
Yeah.
And it's
But
kind
he
of
is a
like
good coach, though.
yeah,
Kind of
he's
like you
really
like
good coach.
you guys like copy and paste it.
But
You know
yeah,
what I'm
oh
saying?
my gosh, we got so lucky on that.
Yeah, look like that.
Yeah,
like,
we
how
got
does that
lucky on
happen?
that.
Like you
Yeah.
got this a hard nosed, like bite your kneecaps coach
Yes,
that left, and the same nigga just reappeared. You feel me?
just
It's
a,
kinda
just a
crazy.
smaller version.
Yeah, but
Absolutely.
Like, he
Yeah,
might
mini
be
me.
a little bit more scrappier.
Yeah, because
when you hear his backstory.
because you got and you should see some of his interviews.
Interviews
He don't
are
be-
crazy.
Yeah,
His
he don't
interviews.
plan.
I
love it, though.
His interview was like when they're talking about the green Brown injury. He said
Yeah.
something like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, we mumbled stuff to each other," and he was like, one of the reporters like, "Did you guys get into the hip? What did you guys mumble about the hip injury that he has?" And he said he said something, but I couldn't understand. And then he kept it going like, wow, bro. He's an a-hole too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you
It's
want,
just
though.
strictly basketball with him.
Yeah.
Especially when he like try to block the dude's shot.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was like, that's my guy now.
Yeah.
But in the West though, man, I'm gonna have to say, man, it's gonna probably be like I think it's gonna be the Nuggets, bro. Like
Coming out?
yeah, because the Thunder, the coach, it's the West is just wide open, man.
It is.
You don't know
It
who's
is.
gonna win that, man. That's
Even-
the crazy thing.
I
like,
mean, the Warriors and Clippers, the way they've been looking the past month.
Let's speak on it
yeah,
real quick.
I mean,
God,
yeah.
keep going.
Kawhi, I saw this clip.
Speak
It's
on
like
the Clippers.
yeah.
How is Kawhi more shifty after his fourth knee surgery?
Yes, bro.
Because he's looking like-
good.
I'm like, damn, you have a hezzy now?
Plus,
When'd
they
you
got
get a
James
hezzy?
Harden.
It's Zubac, Norman
Zubac was
Powell.
playing
Norman
good.
Powell.
I mean,
They got a team, man.
Bro, it seems like
are
they got a
solid.
little team. Like it was better
And a
without
great coach.
George.
And everything's
Yeah,
better without
And
Paul
then you got
George.
Ty Lue.
Ty Lue, yeah.
I mean, the Clippers to me are a scary team because you got proven people.
This is exciting.
It's just injuries, I guess, right?
Yeah,
Because
but-
they're
but
usually
it's-
scary, but
it
then
seems like
it's
they peaking at the right time. though.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And that's what happened with the Nuggets. Everybody around them 2023 was getting injured, or you know what I'm saying, like that. And that's really what it is. Who's the healthiest at the end of the game?
Yeah.
Who
Well, that
knows?
always matters, yeah.
Those
You know what I'm
records
saying?
are crazy.
That's what I was looking at. I was
49, 50.
bro,
Like, damn.
that's what I was looking at. Like the Lakers. Everybody was like, "Oh yeah, that team's done. They'll be good next year." But they're the third seed now.
Yeah.
The third seed, and you got the Don.
Yeah. You got the Don.
Come on.
Plus he's with LeBron.
Yeah, and
The
they-
Don's with LeBron. That's funny.
There you go,
But
Bart.
but for real, like, so he needs Luka needs LeBron right now.
And they didn't lose
Yeah.
any depth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they just lost
like,
AD.
Like, I mean, but like you
Yeah.
got Luka though. So like,
No, I'm saying that's all they lost was
right,
yeah.
right. My
Yep.
point, my
And
point.
Christie.
Yeah,
Yep.
Christie's okay, man. Like ain't
He's
bad,
okay.
bro.
He's okay.
but
He's okay.
but you got Dorian Finney-Smith. You got
Yeah.
Jared Vanderbilt.
Yep.
You so like you still got some
got
pieces
Maxi
there.
Kleber.
You got Rui Hachimura.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is. You know what I'm saying?
See, but I don't think that I don't know. I just don't know about the Lakers, man. Going that deep. I would love for them the Lakers to be in the championship.
Lakers Celtics.
Oh my gosh.
Let me appease
Yeah.
my brethren over here. We gonna go over to the East. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it real quick.
Real quick.
Please,
for
real
sure.
quick.
Yeah.
Please, let's.
This would be real quick.
Heat and Bulls, 9-10.
yuck.
Hawks, 8.
Okay.
Magic 7th. What we thinking? Who's coming out of that?
Magic.
I hope
coming
not
out
the
of that?
Magic.
Magic and Bulls, unfortunately.
Magic and Bulls. Oh, Magic and Hawks.
Shout out Kobe
no,
White.
I think the Hawks. Hey, you gotta watch out for them Hawks, man.
Trae
Trae
Young.
Young is
Aight.
man.
He's
He's
what?
scrappy, bro. Yeah, he's good. Yeah,
Trae
he's
Young,
good.
yeah.
Yeah,
That boy's.
Okay.
yeah. Trae Young. Trae Young's a scrappy guy, man.
They got
Especially when it
Daniels
comes
too.
Hey, especially
Dyson,
when it comes.
yeah.
Especially when it comes to those playing games, like.
Oh, yeah.
That's his championship.
That's it.
Yeah, he gonna be.
all on the court.
They might go 0-4 in the,
They gonna lose. They gonna lose in the first round bad, but he gonna give you a performance.
20-minute or 20-point blowouts every game too.
Performance of a lifetime, and
They would play
in the
who?
play-in.
They would play the Cavs.
Yeah, so if you stay at 8, if it stays how it is right now, Cavs and Hawks, and I mean, like, come on.
No, Trae Young. They gonna make the 7th seed. I hope.
And then
I hope, man. I don't want to see the Magic.
and then Magic with the
you do.
Celtics. They make it
Yeah.
out. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Them young teams, man. They just be scrappy, man. Because they don't got nothing to. You know, they don't got nothing to lose. You know,
Yeah, but
Paulo against the Celtics, he gonna try to go off.
yeah, but I mean,
Walker,
but I think
off.
it's still a gentleman's sweep or a
yeah,
sweep. You know, what
they
I'm
can't
saying?
shoot. They have no shooting.
And they dealt with crazy ass injuries this year.
True.
So they've dealt with some shit that this ain't the year. You know,
Bro, they got Wendell Carter and Paulo.
I know, but
That's true. You can't count out somebody that went to Duke.
I don't. I count them out all the time. Hey,
We don't have to. Get into
if we
it.
got some more time,
We don't have to.
the world didn't count them out. I counted them out.
That
I
shit
for
hurt.
sure count them niggas
That
out.
shit.
Yeah, that's,
That hurt.
And they did exactly what I wanted them to do.
I blame that on Jonah.
Why? What?
Because he's unlucky.
No, because that debacle last week. What
that's why we lost.
Yeah,
It all started from there. It was early
it's
too.
like, damn.
down
I was
early.
like, man, this day, man, might not go as well. The Duke.
Oh my
You know,
goodness.
I'm
Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't put that evil on
I'm
me.
The
eating
Houston
wings.
Cougars took that game.
No, nah.
They took that game.
No, we lost it. We were up 20.
That's their mascot, right? Cougars.
Yeah, we were up like 20
We lost
points.
it, bro.
Yeah.
No, they took that
yeah,
game though.
Yeah.
All you got to do is get the ball in.
Hey,
All you got to do is get the ball in. Y'all couldn't
All
get
we
the
got
ball
to do
in.
is just keep rolling and we'll
Y'all
win
couldn't
by
get the
10 or
ball in.
15.
Bro,
Y'all couldn't get the ball in.
bro, they.
No, like I mean, I'm just saying, like let's.
Bro,
I know y'all.
crazy,
I know
bro.
y'all Duke fans, but let's talk about it. That last 2 minutes, last 60 seconds.
I don't know.
Houston
man.
took that game from y'all.
But that, to me, that never decides a game. We were up by so much, we just took our foot off the pedal and we lost. That little roll of the ball, the last 2 seconds, yeah.
Man, bro, shouldn't have. Man, come on. How did they get an inbound steal like that?
I got an inbound
dude?
steal
That
and a
was
three.
crazy, bro.
An inbound steal and a transition
and then
three.
I was just like, yeah, man, it was.
There's no way he can get that
last
three off.
That last 2 minutes was bad, and then you could tell Flag didn't have no jump to him at the end.
Man, but y'all was like that. That was
Hopefully
all
he
they was
stays.
going through though.
Hopefully he stays.
He ain't staying.
That was all they.
He ain't staying.
I mean,
if he the number one pick,
Duke, you're gonna be the number one pick no matter what. Duke
Yeah.
or Washington right now, because that's what you got. You want to go? Do you want to go to Washington?
You can go to
and now you
Pelicans.
got, and now
Do you
you
wanna go
got
to Washington?
But now you got choices though. You could actually get paid.
Yeah, and NIL, that's true. And I think Duke.
And
I
you don't think if he stays, he gets a crazy NIL deal?
Well, I think Duke's notoriety is bigger than the Wizards, right?
Right now, think about
So-
it though. That's what I'm saying though. Duke or the
But what if he get
Wizards?
hurt? Knock on wood, right?
Then he can play another year.
But then your stock goes down. If you can be the number one pick, go be the number one pick.
I mean, the Wizards can't be shit forever, can they?
They
Like,
can.
the Pistons have shown us that, right?
No, well the Pistons have
Oh,
championships
yeah,
though
you're right though. Yeah.
They have. That's true.
They have championship,
in generations
DNA.
I
too.
feel you. I feel
Yeah,
they got
you know, yeah.
championship DNA.
but the Wizards have championship DNA.
The Wizards are the Browns of the NBA
Name 5 good players from the Wizards.
right now.
No, just in general.
Bradley
Wall,
Beal, John Wall,
Gilbert Arenas.
Gil. That hurts. Antoine Jameson,
Yeah, Antoine Jameson. Was,
Michael Jordan.
You see what I'm saying?
when he was 50.
bro said Michael Jordan, bro.
Andre Blatch.
Look at
Hey, Andre Blatch. Yeah, Andre Blatch is cold too.
look at now it's stretch. Yeah, what a
Kwame Brown.
3-season stretch. Look at and here's the thing. You guys named Bradley Beal and John Wall, right?
Yep.
Like they wouldn't be really relevant on other teams. Like we're putting them on other teams.
When? At that time?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they
Wall
would.
been relevant.
Absolutely.
John Wall was cool.
John Wall was solid.
John Wall was cool because he was doing the Dougie. Look at you. Look at the first thing he thought of was he started trying to Dougie. And we just talked about how Bradley Beal is.
But
Bradley Beal?
John Wall and
Bradley Beal?
Man, they would have been
Drake?
Soldier.
That would have been solid.
He's talking about Drake?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
John Wall's
John Wall.
18
when Jonah
points,
starts,
9
look at
assists.
guys, guys. When Jonah starts doing this, he's pulling something out his ass. Pretty much, he doesn't know what to say. I mean, yeah. Like, let me put something together.
Nah, John Wall's
my
solid.
computer's computing right now. Malfunctioning.
Yo.
That's fucked up.
All right, man. So I guess the Washington Bullets gonna be shit forever. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So, God damn, I tried to give y'all niggas.
Hey, the bullets. You might as well call them the bullets.
Juwan Howard.
Hey, some old nigga gonna have to get in our comments and give us some history on the Washington.
Yeah,
Bullets,
for real.
'cause, like I
Youngsters.
don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
They
who-
probably have championships, just not
ABA days.
Yeah.
when that music.
I know they got one famous player. I can't think of his name though. It's like something Monroe. I think it's something.
Moses Malone.
This nigga's
It's not Moses Malone.
you talking about Greg Monroe?
I thought he had. I thought it
definitely
was
is not-
Monroe or something. It's definitely not Moses Malone. He played for the
Washington
Sixers.
and the Rockets too, right?
Is it? No, not Archibald. I
Yuck.
think they got somebody, man. They got.
Man, we got to move on.
Yikes! It doesn't even pop up. You type in Nuggets best player, it's gonna pop up at least Jokic. You gotta go through a list.
All right, real quick, I want to talk
McDice.
Knicks and possibly
Trash.
Knicks and Pistons.
I'm going for the Pistons now.
Yeah, I think Pistons win that.
Cade Cunningham's first playoff appearance.
Yeah,
Pistons first off appearance since I don't know. Can we check? Can we check on that? Because it's been a drought.
They're gonna be a scrap. They scrappy.
The Pistons.
Yeah.
And then they got the Thompson twin too.
yeah.
They got some nice players.
Them Thompson twins ain't no joke.
Man, I like the way Detroit is scrappy, like you said.
2018 last playoff appearance.
Yeah, they ain't playing those games. They scrappy.
Isaiah Stewart.
Look at Detroit trying to move up now. Look at they got the Pistons and the Lions.
Yep.
Look at them.
It's been a long time.
Look at remember what were you talking about Detroit? It's about Tobias Harris.
Tobias Harris, yeah.
what now?
Detroit.
Look at what
we
now?
gotta bring that back.
Look at
We gotta
what
bring
now?
that.
It was a good decision.
Yeah.
Tobias
What
That is crazy.
What now,
got his ass
Jay?
up out of Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, now
Got his ass up out of
look
Philly.
at now it's good.
That nigga at Caesar's Palace.
That's their
funny.
stadium, huh? Yeah.
That's funny.
He's having a good season too.
Man, shout out to
Having a good
Tobias Harris and the Detroit Pistons.
That's so funny. Oh, you ain't taking the Stephen A round, huh? you you doing Kendrick Perkins?
Hey, now they've been playing really good though.
Yeah.
They've been playing good. Hey, when you can on League Pass when they show their games, they do like they do the ice cam. And
Okay.
all
Sada baby.
he be on there too.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him, but
Okay.
they'll do an ice cam and they'll go through the crowd and everybody be like iced out in Detroit.
Oh, dang.
It kind of shows a little culture.
Absolutely.
Kind of tight.
Okay.
Like shit.
Detroit would be better if they had Jaden Ivey too.
Yeah,
I
Jaden
forgot about
Ivey's
Jaden
pretty good.
Ivey.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be good.
He got
next year.
injured earlier
Yep.
on the year. Oh
Yep.
man.
Yeah, they're gonna be good next year.
Yeah, I like
better.
Pistons over Knicks for sure.
Okay. What about Pacers and Bucks?
Bucks.
Forgot about the Bucks.
I'm gonna go with the Spicy P and the Pacers.
What?
Ooh, Pascal.
Pascal.
Is that what they call him?
Yeah, but they
Why?
I don't know. That's his name. I don't know. That's his name.
Spicy P.
But yeah, spicy at that, right? But
He's
they've
good,
been
too.
on a little streak.
Tyrese
lately. They've been.
getting back to his form.
And here's the thing, though.
You talking
Like,
shit about Tyrese
Yep.
too?
Yep.
Okay. We all talking. We all got to sign some shit today. Huh?
not me yet.
No, not yet. But you still got the Brunson take, so you know.
Yeah.
I said he's a good
Yeah.
player. I just said he's a good player, but I still don't like him. I mean, I still don't like. He's a good player, right? But I don't know. Something about him. But the Bucks got Portis and Giannis
Yeah.
And
in
Kuzma.
a 7-game series.
Do we think
And
so? Like,
Kuzma.
so we haven't heard anything about Dame.
Dame
might
ain't
not
coming
He
back
could.
this year.
He could come back.
He ain't come back this year.
He
for the
could.
blood clot issue.
That blood clot is serious. They be taking
But
that.
they say his blood clot is not the same as Wemby's.
But they be taking that blood clot seriously. He gonna be better there.
That's what Chris Bosh retired with, huh?
They may not play again. Yeah, those two. That'd be crazy if Wembanyama don't.
That would suck.
That would suck for the league.
That would be devastating.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
That'd be crazy.
International star too. Yeah,
But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Pacers.
I like the Bucks though. Like Giannis, if they were a little bit better, MVP.
Yeah, for sure.
He is.
Giannis is nasty. Giannis is nasty.
But yeah, I guess they don't have enough. KPJ is solid though. Kevin Porter Jr. He's not bad.
That was a good pickup, especially
Yeah.
in light of what happened to Dame.
Yep.
That's a fact.
So
yeah, that was a good. Yeah,
it's gonna be high scoring. So if you're a better, bet on that series for sure.
it's gonna
Giannis
be high
30,
scoring.
15.
Yeah, but like
Tyrese 2010.
who's more equipped to score higher? Pacers, bro. That's what they do.
Spicy P, solid. Tyrese, solid. But who else scores for them?
Benedict, doesn't he score?
Matherin. Oh, and they do have Neesmith, and they do have Nimberman.
And
Neymar?
Nemhart.
They're kind of
Neymar?
just built, and then like
I guess that's true. I didn't think about that.
Turner can turn it up. A little bit sometimes.
Timmy Turner.
He's a
Piece of shit when it comes to parlays.
Dude, he's sneaky though.
yeah. He's
And he
sneaky.
doesn't get rebounds either.
Yeah, he plays like Juwanna Man. Shout out to Miles Turner. He's a good guy.
That was a crazy movie, by the way, too.
Oh my god,
Bro,
Did he go
come
to
on.
jail in that movie?
I don't know.
He should have, right?
No, the nigga that was playing
He should have went to jail in the movie, right?
for playing a woman.
Yeah, like bro, you can't.
Nigga was
You're a
out
man
there
playing.
dunking and shit. Okay, I'm gonna take this here and I'm gonna do that.
Well,
That's
Trump,
a classic. That's a
he didn't go to
classic.
he didn't go to jail probably because Trump wasn't in office yet.
True. True that.
Man,
Damn. Oh man, Juwanna
So,
Man.
is
What
there-
an awful movie.
No.
is there anybody? When you hear this question, it's probably still gonna be no. So there's nobody in the bottom who could probably come to the top in the East. Kind of like how we're talking in the West.
Oh, my bad.
East
Yeah,
is-
my bad.
Nah, you fine. It's still no. I thought
No. But the Pistons
In their first year,
Nah.
can they win?
can they go to the Eastern
Well-
Conference Finals? Can any of these bottom teams?
No.
Like the Hawks. Like remember what they did that year? Can they
No,
go
because
to?
the Pistons will have to play the Celtics next.
What? Nah.
They losing that
May would they?
for real.
Huh? They would, huh?
We're gonna play the
Sure would.
Well,
If
nah,
we play the
Cavs
Cavs,
would.
if we play the Pistons,
Right, because the Cavs play the team with the worst record.
they pay 4 and 5. Whoever's 4 and 5,
Really?
whoever's 4 and 5. I wish it was the worst record, but it's not. It's not.
What is that? Is that
a
just
bracket.
fucking football. That's something.
Yeah, it's just football. Which basketball should be like that too, but yeah.
Damn. Shows what I know. But
But
yeah,
they
no,
have
there's
a
no
bracket,
team.
Yeah,
There's no team.
Yeah, Celtics will be in the championship.
I don't know, man. Them Cavs,
What about them?
they just built to win, you know?
Are they?
Yeah, let's talk about the Cavs real quick because I mean, I
Yeah.
Nah.
think people are kind of shitting on them as far as like they don't really think they can go too far in the playoffs, but I
Yeah.
think they kind of built for success as well too. Late season trade for what's his name, Johnson?
DeAndre Hunter.
DeAndre Hunter, excuse me. DeAndre Hunter, excuse me. And then they have, they got damn, how am I forgetting everybody now? Eric Mobley.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Mobley.
Defensive
Jared.
presence who's also adding that offense now into it. You got
Yeah, but guess what? Put them on pick and rolls. You're getting ate up every time against Tatum. Every time.
so you think they're gonna meet in the Eastern Conference Finals?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That probably the East. The East
Yeah.
would be the
I
East.
hope-
The
I
East
hope
would be 1 and 2. The West, I don't know. Maybe 4 and 7 make it.
Yeah, East is like the women's college basketball. It's gonna be South Carolina. It's gonna be Connecticut. It's gonna be
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that the Cavs are when it comes to the East, as far as the Celtics,
yeah.
that's one of the best teams outside of the Celtics. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So that's gonna be the one. Pistons are a sneaky one that can
Yep.
sneak in, but I really think it's gonna come down to the Cavs and
The
Celtics.
Pistons are not going to sneak in the Eastern Conference Final.
No, I said they're sneaky. I said it's a sneaky team that could do something. They could sneak in, like they can
Sneak
do
in
something. They can
sneak
be-
in the
Oh, because they're
second
gonna play the
round.
Celtics.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Right.
I mean,
And that's it then.
The only-
Celtics and Cavs then.
Yeah, the only way that
But that
we
would
don't
be the
make
better
it-
series.
yeah, absolutely.
Dude, it's already kind of written what the
Yep.
championship's going to be. They want it to be the Lakers and Celtics.
Oh, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They want that.
And the Lakers win.
that one-
That'd be crazy. If
They're not.
That's history too.
Damn, that gives
you know?
LeBron 5. Luka,
That's kind of crazy that they like LeBron don't even got more than Kobe, and they don't talk about Kobe as being the GOAT. That's all, but that's another story there.
you can't. You can't.
Why not?
Not enough MVPs. Not enough points, rebounds, assists, stuff like that.
Championships.
We'll leave that conversation for another day. This has been another great episode, dope episode, kicking it with my player partners.
Nice and early. Yes,
It's
sir.
your boy Champ.
It's your boy Lefty.
It's your boy G.
3 Live
Go
Crew.
Celtics.
Tuning out, but tuning in early. You did.